Hi, welcome to CNY Woman Knits and Crochets. I'm Mindy, your hostess, otherwise known as Knitter CNY. That CNY stands for Central New York. I live in Syracuse, New York. And thank you if you are a returning viewer, and also thank you if you are a new viewer. If you like what you see, you can subscribe below. You can hit the thumbs up. You can make a comment. Um, Anything you'd like to do. The last video surprisingly took off. Normally I have about 90 people that watch a video. This one for some reason had 860. I don't know why. I don't know whether somebody mentioned me in another podcast or whether it's because YouTube just suggested the video. But anyways, thank you for those of you that watched, and maybe you'll come back and watch other videos. That would be nice. Again, thank you for watching. I do this for fun. I don't do this for financial gain or anything like that. I don't have affiliate links. I'll point you to a free pattern if I see it. That's generally the way I go. Most of my stuff is pretty simple because I like to knit and crochet in front of the TV, and it keeps me out of trouble. That's what I always tell everybody. It keeps me out of trouble. So what have I been working on? Well, the shell afghan that I showed last week, I haven't touched. So I'm not going to show you that. It didn't make sense to do that. That project has been kind of put on the back burner because I've got some other projects going on. One of them is this, which is the Ripple blanket. This is out of Karen Anniversary Cakes in the rainbow colorway. I've made a little bit of progress on that. I'm using a N Prim ergonomic hook. That's a 10.0 millimeter hook. And I like these a lot. They have a cushy grip. They're beveled on the sides. I can crochet with this and my hand doesn't cramp up. So that's important. The other thing that I've been working on that I just started yesterday is a Basketweave afghan. If you have, looks like that. If you have watched this channel for any amount of time, you saw last year and the year before, I think, that I made a lot of Basketweave afghans. This is a free pattern from Bernat, Bernat. It's called the Bernat Basketweave blanket. If you look it up, you'll find it. It's a free pattern on yarnspirations.com. All you have to know is how to do double crochet and then a double crochet around the back post and then around the front post. And you can find, I think the Crochet Crowd even has a video for how to do a Basketweave blanket. So that's how I sort of learned how to do those front and back post double crochets. Once you master that, it's a matter of counting to 5 and counting to 4 because you do 5 crossed and 4 long. It works this way actually. And then the throw winds up being from side to side once you get it done, because it only takes 4 skeins of Bernat blanket. The color that I am using pardon me while I reach over and bend and get stuff. I'm using this color of Bernat blanket, which is Teal Twist. It is a dark teal, a light teal, and a cream all twisted on each other. And this was on sale maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, for I think $6.47. And then I had a coupon, so I think I wound up getting it for like $6 a skein or something ridiculous like that. So I got 4 skeins of it, knowing that I can make a Basketweave throw with 4 skeins. So that's what I did. I'm making this as a Christmas present for somebody because I've just found out, and I'm also again using a Prim Ergonomic N 10.0 millimeter hook. Again, because I like the hook. So I stopped making the ripple blanket, started making this. I'm 2 skeins in already, working on that second skein. So hopefully this will go fast. The Basketweave does tend to go quickly. That's why I picked it. With Bernat blanket yarn, you can make a blanket in 2 weekends, basically. I can make a blanket in a week if I have evenings free. So that's what I'm doing. I picked up more yarn yesterday because they had the Bernat blanket on sale for $7.99 a skein at Joann's. I looked at it, thought about it. I didn't know if I necessarily wanted it. I left it in my cart. A couple hours later, I got a coupon for 25% off anything, including sale prices. So I applied it. 25% of 8 is $2. So this was $6. So I got 5 skeins. It was 32 and change with the tax. So I'm going to make a little bit larger Basketweave blanket with this. It's called Bernat Brights, and this is called Water Slide Variegated. It's very blue. It has 3 different colors of blue in it that I can see, like a bright royal blue, a medium blue, and then a light blue. So I liked that because it could go with a lot of different interiors of people. And again, this is going to be a Christmas present, something easy. While we're still on Bernat blanket, I don't know if you saw the Ollie's ad this week. I did. I have a bunch of Ogos. There's a caveat with Ogos. I don't know if anybody's ever told you. You're thinking, this is great. All of this yarn for $5. There's a knot between each color change. So think about that when you are going to purchase this. There is a knot between every color change. So if you cut out the knot, that's two ends, ends of stuff you have to tuck in. Because normally you do not crochet over knots. It's not a good idea. But I got this because there is a certain cousin's kid who is 4 actually she's 5 now. And I thought a stuffed animal might be a good idea. And I forgot about Ollie the Owl, or Ollie the Owl. I forget how you say it. But anyways, there's a pattern that is Repeat Crafter Me had put up, and she's got it's a Yarnspirations pattern, but the tutorial is done by Repeat Crafter Me, hosted on Crochet Crowd's website for this owl. And it was a knit along, or a crochet along, a couple of months ago, maybe 6 months ago, a year ago, I can't remember. But it only supposedly takes 1 Ogo. You separate the colors, so I don't have to worry about putting in weird ends. I'll just tuck the ends in as I go, making this. This pattern is called Milk and Honey. I think this is the exact yarn that's called for in the pattern, or at least on the demo, because I looked at the first week and they said Milk and Honey, and I thought, wow, that's really funny because I actually picked that color. So Ollie's had this for $5, and then I had a 15% off coupon that I used with it. I only got 1 because, like I said, I have a bunch of Ogo. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because it's really hard to make blankets out of, with all those color changes and everything with the knots. it's sort of something I wish somebody had said, there's knots in this thing. So it's not like a regular Bernat blanket where you get one continuous piece, and if you get one knot, it's not a big deal. But two is kind of a deal breaker for me for blankets, because that makes a lot of ends to weave in. And if you can see, what they've done here is all of the patterns are like this. There's color all over the place because they tell you to separate the colors. Little did we know. But perhaps that's one of the reasons why the Ogos did not last. The Colorama doesn't have that, and I don't know if the Simply Soft and Red Heart has that. I don't think the Red Heart does, because the Red Heart is all one color. Somebody can let me know in the comments if Simply Soft Ogos have that, but I know the Colorama does not, because I've used the Colorama before. That's the old Colorama in the Ogo format, and I know the Ogo Halo didn't have that happen either. So why they chose to do that with the Ogos with the solid stuff, I have no idea. It was weird. It was a weird decision. They could have made solid colors and people would have bought that, because it's hard sometimes to get the regular Bernat blanket started. You have to slam on the end of it. Like, you have to slam the ball down. Like, that's a trick to get the end to pop out a little bit, and then you can kind of pull from the middle. You can always take from the outside too. Really simple either way, but sometimes it is difficult if you want to do a center pull ball. The other stuff that I bought is from Joann's. This is a separate yarn purchase. They had Big Twist on sale. The Pound Plus, which is more than a pound of acrylic. I think it's, how many ounces is it? 17.6 ounces, 1,093 yards, 500 grams, 1,000 meters. This color is called Magenta, because what I'm going to pair it with is up here, which you can't see, but I got two colors of mandala bonus bundles that have pink in them, and I thought this would tie it all together, and I could do a ripple blanket with 3 strands, one of this, 2 of the mandala bonus bundles, and it makes a nice ripple blanket like the one I showed last week that I had made out of mandala bonus bundles. And I think Pound of Love was the yarn that I used. So I'm buying yarns with ideas for making stuff. The other yarn that they had on sale was Big Twist Living. I think it was on sale for $2.99. This color is called Serenity. It's got pinks and purples in it. So I thought that would make a cute hat for a kid. I don't know who's going to get a hat. And then they had Big Twist Value on sale for $2.99. This color is called Varsity Orange, which I live in Syracuse. You can guess what color Syracuse University is. That's right, orange and blue. But orange is our big color. They call themselves the Orange. So this is a good color for that if I want to make a hat for somebody. And it's 380 yards, 6 ounces. It takes 1 of these to make a hat. You can probably get a hat out of 2 of these maybe if you put another color with it. But so that's what I bought. That is what I have going on. Thank you all the people that did nice comments about condolences for my dad. Thank you very much for that. I thanked everybody who had put in a comment, and I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to Christmas and Thanksgiving, spending time with family again when it's not gathering for a funeral. Um, you know, they say that extended family, sometimes you only see them at weddings and funerals. I see my extended family other times too. Holidays are a big one, so that's important. Other than that, I can't think of anything that's really going on. I've been watching a lot of television and crocheting. Crocheting is faster than knitting for me, so that's why I've been concentrating on crochet. And now I have someplace to go for Christmas. Not that I didn't before. I always have a friend who invites me over to their house, but this year it's family because I got invited to go to the family Christmas with one set of family. We do an extended family Christmas on that side of the family as well, that I'll go to probably a couple weeks later when everybody's free. We have a couple people that work in hospitals, so it's difficult for them to get time off around the holidays to actually have an extended family Christmas. We do it on a Saturday. Last year we did it on like January 14th or something like that, a couple weeks after Christmas, which is fine because we more get together for the food and the company. And then we do you bring a present with you, and then we steal presents from each other. And it's a whole game and it has rules, and everybody winds up with something. But you never know what you're going to get. Some years they're funny, some years they're just, like last year I got a fleece blanket, which I really appreciated because it's cold here. Syracuse is cold in the winter. So that's what I've been working on. I hope you guys have a great week. Hopefully next week I'll have a completed blanket and maybe 2 completed blankets to show you if I get really ambitious this week. I have a couple doctor's appointments this week with physical therapy for my knee. And then I have a consultation appointment with a new doctor. So we'll see how that goes, a specialist. So hopefully everything goes well. And you guys have a great week and go craft something, because trust me, it is good for your mental health to take a break and crochet or knit or weave or spin or just take some time out, have some hot chocolate, watch a movie. That's equally as good. But you've got yarn, you might as well use it. Have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.